There it goes. Good morning. Thank you for joining us on live. I am so excited to have Tiff Moore with us today. She is also Marriage's marketing and operations coordinator. She has also been the one who's on over the online marriage retreat, our third. She's been great to have on our team. And Tiff, thanks for joining me this morning.
Yes, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you. And thank you for all you do for us. So tell people just for a minute kind of what your role is at Awesome Marriage, because you've come in and just hit the ground running.
Yes. Well, I'm actually the marketing and operations coordinator. And so I basically handle with everything like email marketing, written communication, and things behind the scenes along with the ministry organization.
Yeah, and it's helping people just stay connected to people and all the
Mhm.
stuff that we do to try to, one of the things that I thought was really interesting, just telling people we had a team meeting last night with all of our team through
Mhm.
Zoom. And one of the things that kept coming up is how well we do at answering emails and questions and things like that. And apparently everybody doesn't do that. And so
Yes.
we are right on it when someone asks for prayer requests or asks for
Mhm.
resources. And so I think the fact that we're able to jump in and help people in those things, I think it sets us apart in many ways because it lets us show people how much we really do care.
Yes, it does. It allows us to have that personal touch and to build those relationships because although we online, but they can still have the human touch and let them know you are talking to a human. Like we are here, we're here for you.
Right.
So
We're no bot.
yeah,
We're no,
exactly.
right.
Right.
It's not our version of Siri or
Right.
Alexa. This is real. This is real stuff. Well, let's talk for a minute about the online marriage retreat. This is the third. As you've kind of gone through, you have had the privilege of just talking to all the speakers, the
Yeah.
creatives, and you have a better handle probably on it than anybody of just the breadth and width and all the things of that. So, what do you hope couples will get out of the retreat, to those who come?
I I hope they get exactly what they're coming for, what they need. But most
Mm.
of all, I hope they understand that marriage can work. Like no matter what you're going through, no matter where your marriage is today, there's always hope. As long as you put the time in doing the necessary steps and making sure that you have your intentions about it, then it can thrive, it can flourish. And even if your marriage is good right now, there's something that you can always learn. So the biggest thing that I hope they take away is that my marriage is worth fighting for. My marriage is worth keeping. My marriage is worth having. And my marriage matters.
Absolutely. That's so good. Yeah, I think you're right. I think the way the retreat fell in or did this year, and kind of like we've tried to do in the past, is try to hit people where they are and have something
Right.
for everybody. Because we
Mhm.
know some people are going to be coming that their marriages are struggling. We know some people are just wanting to grow. And I think that's such a good point you made, because we always have to work on our marriage. I think
Yeah.
sometimes when things are good, we can get complacent, and then
Mhm.
we figure out, no, you got to keep working on it, because if
Right.
you're complacent, it just doesn't continue to grow the way you want it to do, and can even go backwards a little bit.
Yeah.
This year, we've added a couple of new things with creatives. Tell people
Mhm.
a little bit about what we're doing with that.
Oh, wow. The creative sessions are ways that you can incorporate fun into your marriage. So we have a workout session for couples. We have a dance lesson. So you can literally create a date night in your home to have like a dance. Like you can be with your spouse and you can cook something and maybe just learn a new dance routine in the comfort of your living room. And that way they create connection.
Absolutely. And for people like me that hate to dance in public because I'm so bad, I can do that at home.
Yes. Yes.
And
It's very simple. It's very easy.
nobody's looking at me or
Yeah.
judging me about that. And I love the work. I love this couple that's doing this. They have their business, and they're a Christian couple,
Mhm.
and I think just we all know how important it is to stay healthy, and so this is a way to do that. And I think the response to these credits has been so good that we'll look at adding some other things to it for next year like that.
Yeah. Mhm.
So any out of all the talks, any the one that just really hit you that you thought this is something that's really special?
For me, I love the two favorite talks, especially one about creating vulnerability in your marriage,
Hmm.
and also about having choosing commitment over convenience. Because a lot of times we see in marriage where like you started off with a commitment, then all of a sudden you just get caught up in a routine. And so now it becomes more convenient than actually being intentional about your actions. And I believe once you make that commitment to your marriage every day, then it allows you to open up and create that vulnerability and show the different parts of you that you may have you may have hide from your partner, or even the deep hurts that you feel that your partner may not know about. So
Mhm.
it's like creating that safe place, and that starts with commitment.
Yeah, that's so good, and I think that's a good point when you brought that one up, is the fact that sometimes we don't really realize that we're getting complacent, and I
Hmm.
think that's where some of the things I see in the retreat that we may think, "Oh, I hadn't thought about that," but if we
Hmm.
focus on that, we can improve our marriage, we can make
Yeah.
it better, so I think there's something in it for everyone, and,
Hmm.
just continue to hope people come. What would you say over the whole thing with retreat that you're most excited about?
I'm excited about. uh, I'm just excited about everybody just taking part of it. Like they just experiencing it for themselves, and just getting their fresh revelation, getting their aha moments, and they taking something from it that makes them want to be better.
Yeah, and I love the fact that the way it is, people can watch it on demand. They
Hmm.
can watch it in the comfort of their home. They can watch it in their pajamas. They can, they can do a weekend retreat. We know some people have done that and watched some or all of them in a weekend retreat. So there's so
Hmm.
many ways that you can do that, and they can pick the ones that are doesn't they don't have to have them in a certain order. They can pick
Yeah.
the one that seems most appropriate to them, as and
Hmm.
then go through the others because there's something very valuable in each one of them. I think
Yes, I
that we
agree.
all
Hmm.
learn about it. Okay, so well, let's turn from the marriage retreat to you and your marriage. What are you tell us a little about your husband, I guess, and then what are you loving about your marriage right now?
Well, my husband, he's my husband.
Yeah.
So we've been married for 14 years, and he's in the healthcare field. And one thing that I am loving about my marriage now is that we have balance.
Mm,
With this job is very demanding, and so with me able to work from home and to be at home and to take care of the home and take care of him and all of those different things, it makes our time more intentional. Because one thing I have always wanted, because I knew that he would be in the medical field, with my work schedule to be flexible, where I can, kind of move and have more flexibility with everything. And so what I'm loving is the balance and the time that we get to spend together, because I'm not commuting, going here or there. So that's what I'm loving about it. Just more quality time together.
that's so cool, and you've been able to, thank goodness, be with us and be able to
Hmm.
help your marriage in that way. That's awesome.
Yes.
Well, thank you for all you do for Awesome Marriage. Thank you for joining us today. We'll put the link below here, but just encourage everybody to take a look at this online marriage
Yeah.
retreat. I think there's every marriage can benefit from it. And thank you for all your hard work on it.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.